warmest of welcomes back to the YouTube channel called Life of Ryan. We are going to be discussing the timeline, the plans for the rest of the year for the 15 grand house that's being renovated in rural France. Okay, so it's going to be really interesting, this one. I think you're going to enjoy it. This is based off of a comment which I'll read. Here we are, back in the 15 grand house that's being renovated in rural France. And you're seeing Dave once again. The face reveal happened in the previous video. Great video, by the way. Hope you enjoyed it. Many wonderful comments singing Dave's praises, which are well deserved. So yeah, what he's doing, by the way, in this video is focusing on the living room ceiling. He's going to be installing the stud work, which you can see he's doing right now. And then he's also going to be installing the insulation in the ceiling. So we're getting the ceiling basically done in one video. Absolutely fantastic. A lot of people question the need for insulation between the floors. I think it's really good. May as well go in. It's not that much more expensive in terms of not having it. And I think it does sound dampen a lot as well, to be honest. Definitely. So it's, yeah, it's much needed for heat retention and sound dampening. I feel like it's a good thing to do, okay? We are going to get into the subject of today's video quite shortly, so stay tuned for that. I'm very excited to be sharing you my plans for the house for the very near future. Including my return to rural France. As we see Dave, little time lapse, you know, I do a few time lapses, a few kind of fades with regular time, but this is sped up. I don't know how much, I can't remember, like 500 or 1000%. So you're seeing Dave go 10 times quicker, or maybe he's just had one too many coffees. Who knows? But he's making light work of the ceiling, that's for sure. Absolutely fantastic. Beautiful. And Dave is very touched and blessed to have received some wonderful comments. So we're loving the positive vibes. Please keep them coming. Now, with that being said, before we get into the subject of today's video, here's a brief message from our sponsor. 3 guesses out of Facebook, Google and Apple. Whose users do you think are affected by the mother of all data leaks which happened just a couple of months ago? Have you guessed yet? Well, you're wrong, because it's all 3 of those companies mentioned. That's right, almost 16 billion login credentials have potentially been leaked. Just change all your passwords. Now, the second thing that I highly recommend you do is sign up to the sponsor of today's video, Incogni. And what they do is they help remove your data from data broker websites. Based on that latest data breach, I'm willing to wager that your information is definitely going to be out there on one of those pesky websites. We're talking your name, date of birth, employment history, phone number, current and past addresses. But fear not, as Incogni can have your data removed from those websites by sending legal deletion requests. And it's not just a one-time thing. They keep going back and scanning all of these data broker websites to make sure your information never appears again. And what's more, they have a new feature called custom removals. So if you find your information on a website, you can simply copy and then paste the link in Incogni and they will take care of it for you. By the way, Incogni is the first and only personal data removal service to be independently verified by Deloitte. And on top of that, they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee to all of their users when you sign up. And it gets even better because, of course, they're offering 60% off when you sign up to an annual plan, when you use code LifeOfRyan at checkout, or simply go to the link in description. That's incogni.com/lifeofryan. Thank you so much, Incogni, for sponsoring the video and keeping our personal information safe. Great to see you back here enjoying the video. I'm enjoying making these videos, by the way, with the new aspect perspective. It's really good. And by the way, Dave is now insulating the rear wall, which is very deep. You know, it's a very deep wall, so there's not really any risk at all of a damp getting through. So, but we're still insulating it, of course. Now, anyway, here is today's comment that I want to answer with regards to the subject. Hello Ryan, I've enjoyed your videos from the start. Your quirkiness, cheesy humour, and of course the project itself keeps me interested enough to keep clicking. Could you provide us viewers with a general next steps and timeline for the renovation of your house in rural France? Thanks so much. Well, thank you for your lovely comment. I really do appreciate you guys that keep coming back and watching these videos. I know sometimes it's a little bit samey, but the fact that you guys are showing love, still showing an interest, and still here through my renovation journey, it can't be understated how much I appreciate that. Now, to answer your question for the timeline, right? Because I have stated in the past that I'd like this place to be finished by the end of the year, all right? And the end of the year is fast approaching. We're already more than halfway through. This is insane. It's going so quickly. So for the next few months, right, you're gonna see a lot of well, just basically getting the rooms up to scratch, up to standard with regards to the insulation, which is, it's really coming along now. And once you see the end of the insulation, then it will be the plasterboarding, which you'll see Dave doing as well, partially. I'll potentially be back in time for the plasterboarding, and then once I'm back in rural France, then we are going to be, and the plasterboard's done, and then the floors, the finished floors need to go in, and then I think we're going to do the kitchen and then the bathroom, the first floor bathroom at least. And then at the same time we can basically start furnishing the living room, start furnishing the bedroom, the first floor bedroom. And I think I'll temporarily use the second bedroom as like a bit of an office space. I think that could be really cool. And then lastly we can finish off the second bathroom, which will be connected to the office space, which is technically the second bedroom. And then the at the same time, I don't know where the extension's gonna fit into all this. Obviously the extension needs to be sorted out as well, you know, where the utility room, which is the little thing on the side of the house, that's what's going to have the washing machine and all that stuff. So that needs to be done as well at the same time, kind of simultaneously. And then of course we've got the doors. As for the windows should have been done before the plasterboarding, but to be honest, beggars can't be choosers. We're just getting everything done as quickly as possible, and we can retrofit new windows, which isn't really ideal, but it's better than nothing. So we'll see what's going to happen with the windows. And that's it. I mean, I've just basically given you a breakdown of what the plan is, you know, and I'm going to bring you along the whole journey, even the shopping, the antique shopping part, to furnish the place. It's going to be super exciting. And then once all of that is done, I want to focus my attention to the basement. Now, some people are like, don't focus on the basement, focus on the attic, but the basement can be really special. It can be really, really special. Okay, it can be something absolutely incredible. So that's really what I want to show you. And look at that, Dave has already almost finished insulating this ceiling. What a legend. What a legend indeed. I know I've sped the video up a fair bit because I really want to show you the progress, you know what I mean? Yeah, fantastic. So there you go, that's the timeline, and hopefully we can get all that done by December 31st. Not the basement. I'm not going to say we're going to get the basement done by December 31st. That's too much. But everything else, hopefully. Swipe right for Dave's number. Lol, oops, wrong website. LMAO. You know, some of your comments really crack me up. But yeah, Dave is a good looking guy. He's in shape, you know, you can tell. And he's pretty cool. He's pretty chill. He's a very chilled, laid-back guy. I really do look forward to getting back to France and hopefully showing you more of Dave. Do you know what I mean? Like in the flesh, in the videos. It's going to be so cool. So cool. So there's plenty of amazing things to come on this channel. And thank you so much for being here throughout the journey. You guys, you know, you've made this possible. You really have. And Dave is, of course, tidying up. A lot of people like these tiles, like this floor, but I've seen it. I've seen it in so many old buildings, so many old houses. You guys keep saying keep the floor, but I don't know. I don't know about this floor. I mean, we can just go over it and cover it, so we're preserving the floor, but we're putting something a bit more lighter in, because that beige, that kind of faded beige, ooh, I don't know. I'm not a big fan. But anyway, that marks the end of the renovation footage. Thank you so much, Dave. Absolutely cracking job you've done there. It's coming along. It's coming along really well. The progress is absolutely insane, and I can't wait to see it in the flesh, of course. With that being said, thanks for all your support. Positive vibes all round. I know I didn't show too many comments in this video, just a couple, but I really wanted to explain that timeline to you, and yeah. So this has been a bit of a short video, I guess, shorter than the usual ones, but hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. And of course, you'll be seeing me very shortly in the next few days or week or so, or whenever, dropping yet another renovation video. So stay tuned for that. The progress is absolutely insane. And that's it. I'm going to love you and leave you. Don't forget, special deal in the description. You can get 60% off an annual plan over at Incogni. Fantastic. Thank you for sponsoring the video, bunch of legends, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.